Well, they are among the youngest in our community with some of the brightest vision for themselves and our future. On Monday, dozens of students will be honored as winners of the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Writing Contest. It is happening at the Marcus Performing Arts Center downtown. And joining us this afternoon is Aruna Halala-Vishud, a fifth grade teacher at Samuel Clemens Elementary, a proud MPS school, and she's been helping students in this event for more than a decade. Thanks for joining us here this afternoon. 13 years to be exact, you told me during the break.
Yes.
What was it that prompted you to get into this part of the education field, helping students with a contest such as this?
I think it was because as an MPS student myself and a student of color, I did not have the kinds of opportunities that other students were afforded, an ability to share my voice and to be able to be part of the process. And when I became a teacher, I made it my goal to ensure that every student who crosses the threshold of my door is given the opportunity to share their voice, to share their thoughts, and be a part of the world that so often judges them, decides what it is they can and cannot say, and what kind of impact they have. And I want them to be able to tell their story and to be a part of that process.
I feel like I'm in your class right now. You are very inspiring. For your students, 10 and 11 years old, I read in the Journal Sentinel article, I know the Journal Sentinel is sponsoring this event, that you help students find their voice. I've got a 10-year-old at home, and my wife and I are working on helping her find her voice. How do you do that?
I don't know if I can say what exactly I do, but I know there's two parts. There's the first part that as educators, we work on the mechanics, the sentence structure, how to put a paragraph together, and then how to deliver a speech, so to say. But I think the most important part is the labor-intensive, love-intensive part that enters a very sacred space of allowing students the opportunity to be comfortable enough and to be validated to share some of their most intimate thoughts about what they are experiencing, what they go through, and then being able to connect that to the theme. For example, one of my students said, I don't understand how to marry true peace and justice because my best friend was just shot and killed. Or I don't understand what true peace is because I've never lived with peace in my life. Or I don't know what justice is because my parents worked so hard to support us, but yet we struggle. Or I had some years ago a student who won 3rd place, and she talked about how students can't even be children nowadays because of gun violence. And 2 years after she wrote that essay, she herself was a victim of gun violence.
Sandra Parks.
Sandra Parks. So it's putting word to paper, paper to pen, and then giving voice to those words that come from their mouths, from their hearts, from who they are, and saying, yes, you have a right to be heard. You have a right to believe and feel what you feel, and you have a right to share that with everybody. And the world needs to listen to what you say. Because for so long, we've marginalized the voices of certain students and said, well, what you say really doesn't make a difference, but it does. And this is the platform and opportunity for them to do that.
And listening to you speak, I think back to when I was growing up, I looked at, and some people still today look at writing as a chore, but you break that barrier down, and so powerfully.
I love writing, and I tell my students on the first day of school when I say, you know, we're going to write, and they're like, oh, you know, and then I say to them 1 month from then, 2 months from then, I say, it's time to stop writing. And now it's not, it's like, you know, and they go from writing essays to writing poems, and I can't get them to stop writing. And that's the rewarding part, because it's empowering students to know what you thought you couldn't do, you can do. You just have to realize that you have much more to say than you think you did.
And it's important to have an educator and someone like yourself in their corner. Thank you so much, Aruna Halala-Vishud. Thank you for you and the staff at Samuel Clemens Elementary. And you've got 3 students who swept a category. We're going to see them on Monday.
Yes.
Thank you for spending time with us here this afternoon.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And on Monday, as we mentioned, 12 News at 4, we'll broadcast live from the Dr. Martin